Hey, hi everyone. Who else can't sleep? I've never done a live this late before, never made one at this hour. In Hungary and Austria, it's currently 11:46 p.m. It's almost midnight. I was almost asleep, but then I watched Nathan's new video, and he's analyzing it and, quite rightly, figured out the main point, what these conical coils powered by radiant energy are capable of. With conical coils, an event horizon forms. This comes from the torsion field model, when the toroid is present and the event horizon is at the center of the toroid, which means that a vortex comes out at the bottom of the toroid and another vortex comes out at the top of the toroid. The event horizon appears in the middle. If you look at the bottom of the vortex, it actually describes a cone geometry. And the reason this video is being made is because Nathan figures things out incredibly quickly and then just as quickly builds and tests them to see how they work. So maybe the theories so far have been wrong or flawed, although I don't really think so, since there have been a few decades of research put into them. I got this torsion generator because I knew the person, the one who developed the theories, and he had a colleague, and it was this colleague who created this device. And it's true what you say. So there's a conical coil inside, a coil shaped like a cone, and just look at what it looks like. There's an opening here, and there's another opening on the other side, and on the top there's a tiny little hole. What is the purpose of this? For now, I don't fully understand. I suppose it has something to do with resonance, though it's not entirely clear. There's a BNC input on it, and the basic operating principle is as follows. Sorry, I'm a bit tired already. So the operator here inputs the information about how they want to affect a distant object. We do this by using an audio file, something the person wants, something that usually makes them feel good, something they think might help them. It could be a sacred text, or just a simple melody, whatever they feel brings them a positive experience. And we place their photo next to it. The combination of the two is that the state captured in the photo, when the person felt good, maybe had a family, perhaps was financially well off, felt good, was young, was healthy. According to the theories, these photos themselves store this information, like a bookmark in space-time. So this is how we should interpret it, and we can use these bookmarks to send those specific pieces of information back to the person, information that originated from that particular bookmark. I don't know how understandable that is, but I hope it's at least somewhat clear. There will be a little bit of advertising in it, and it won't be a long video. I was just watching your video, and maybe I'll do it. I'll make a Hungarian dubbed version too, so others can understand it as well. When two conical coils are facing each other, so basically, two cones are facing each other, an event horizon forms in the middle. Yeah, but to get to this point and have a device like this, it took me 5 years, and I see that you guys are picking up the basic principles really quickly. That's really awesome. I'm really happy about it. I don't know where the Russians might be at this point. I know where they were about 10 years ago, but I have no idea where they are now. And now for a bit of advertising. We have a torsion generator and we have remote control. This isn't for you, Nathan, it's for the others. Or maybe it's for you too, I don't know. What we're doing is, we have this remote control package. Of course, either you believe in it or you don't, although it's not really a matter of belief, it's technology, but maybe someone decides not to believe in it, or does believe in it, I don't know. The point is, in the remote control package, what we do is, for 4 weeks in a row, every Friday, we turn on the device for just 15 minutes with the settings I described earlier, and we hope that it works. That's basically it, but the patient also receives 3 genital wave genetic matrices, which definitely work. These are audio files. These audio files were created by Pyotr Petrovich Garjajev, a professor of Russian biological sciences. He created these using the same methods you're experimenting with, only he did it around 1980. So, they get 3 of these wave genetic matrices and also a half-hour admission to the bioinformatics clinic in Mishkolts to use a Garjajev capsule. What is a Garjajev capsule? It's a bed, a box. Inside the box, there's a Kausarev mirror. In fact, mirrors whose proportions are precisely measured and which surround the person from all sides. These are the mirrors. Here, light therapy treatment takes place. So the light is modulated with Garjajev matrices as it vibrates inside, and Garjajev wave genetic matrices are used along with a flat Tesla coil. This Tesla coil is placed on the solar plexus of the person, that is, on the solar plexus of the patient being treated. Solar plexus chakra point. So here too, the person gets a half-hour session, so I think we've come up with a really good package. And actually, the company makes its income from things like this, so I see that you guys are trying to sell t-shirts. Maybe you should also offer coils, or some kind of service, because that's a way to make a little money so that research can continue and develop, because these devices, these solutions, and the measuring equipment are really, really expensive. So I think it's important to mention this. People can then see clearly that this is what we have, this is what we're doing. Do they want to join in or not? What I would recommend to everyone is that it's definitely worth a try, especially if they've already tried so many other things. In the end, this is about restoring health, if you look at it that way. I'm sure it can be used for other things too, but this is what we've primarily targeted, because it seems that, well, official medicine unfortunately often can't provide solutions for various problems. I guess what I just said isn't news to anyone. No matter how advanced a given society is, even here in Austria, where healthcare is really, really good, there are certain problems for which they simply can't offer any solutions at all. So, and this is not quackery. It's technology, experimentation, trial. Anyone who agrees and says the treatment isn't invasive, so there's no harm in trying it. If it works, it works. So really, that's why this video was made. The English dubbed version will be ready soon, too. I probably made it at a bad time, because by now most people are already asleep, so this recording will be published at 8 in the morning. And for you, the AI dubbing, I think I'll have that ready in about an hour. Thank you so much for watching the video. Feel free to share it. That's how it works. That's the way it is. It's worth researching, it's worth searching, it's worth understanding. Bye.